Hello everyone, myself Akshay Sharma, Assistant Professor, School of Law and Legal Studies, Sage University, Bhopal. So today I am presenting this video lecture on the topic illegal arrest, which is for LLB third semester, which is covered under white collar crime. So we'll start with arrest. As per the legal dictionary by Falex, arrest means a seizure or forcible restraint, an exercise of the power to deprive a person from his or her liberty, the taking or keeping of a person in custody by the legal authorities, especially in response to the criminal charge. So it simply says that if the police officials or any authoritative officials which restrained or confined any person to prevent any individual from doing any kind of crime, or if a person have already done such crime, then in that case to restrain or confine such person, such confinement or restrainment is considered to be arrest. This is defined under chapter 5 section 41 of Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 under Indian law. So next we'll move towards the illegal arrest. The wrongdoer is accountable and the state is responsible if the person in custody of the police is deprived of his life except according to the procedure established by law. So if any person, if the life of an individual is deprived, if the article 21, 19, 20 and 22 is violated by the police officials, without any reasonable doubt or without any reasonable uh, concrete evidences, then in that such arrest is considered to be the illegal arrest. And if such arrest is as per the procedure established by law, such arrest, such confinement or restraint by a police official is considered to be an arrest. So next we move towards the illegal arrest is different from false arrest. So says there is a difference between both these things, illegal arrest and a false arrest. So illegal arrest is basically more of the criminal liability towards the officials who are not restrained or confined any person or arrest any person as per the procedure established by law. So which it makes accordance to the procedure established by law is illegal. That which is not consistent with the procedures. Thus, it can be said that absence of a probable cause or non-abiding of the state procedure are two main essentials necessary to indicate the illegal arrest. But in the case of false arrest, it consists of an unlawful restraint or of an individual personal liberty or freedom of movement by another. So basically, false arrest is an notorious or civil wrong done by the officials. It is not as grievous than the illegal arrest. There are certain statutory protections which is provided under Code of Criminal Procedures 1973 for the arrested person. Section 41D, right of arrested person to meet an advocate of his choice during interrogation. So every arrested person has right to have a counsel, to have an advocate who give him the legal knowledge about his arrest and the procedures which they have to carry forward during his trial. Another is section 50, a person arrested to be informed of ground of arrest and right to bail. Every arrested person has right to be informed that on what basis or on what sections and provisions and on what parameters he has been arrested, and also to give information to that arrested person by the police official that he has right to bail. Next is section 50A, obligation of person making arrest to inform about the arrest, etc. to a nominated person. Any person who is the guardian, who is the relative, who is the friend, or any nominated person by the arrested person to the police officials, even he has all the information regards to his arrest and the legal procedures which he can avail on behalf of the arrested person. Next is section 56, that arrested person to be taken before the magistrate or the officer in charge of the police station. So every person who is arrested by the police official must be reported before the magistrate or the police in charge of the station. Next is section 57. Person arrested not to be detained more than 24 hours. It is the responsibility, is the duty of the police official that no arrested person shall be detained more than 24 hours without presenting before the magistrate. Next is constitutional provision. If in case there is a violation of section 57 or any protection which we have read under the code of criminal procedures, if any person is being restrained, restrained or arrested wrongfully or illegal, if any person is into the custody more than 24 hours without informing or presenting before the magistrate, if any police official is not consistent with the procedure established by law, such all these acts must be challenged under Article 22, which says that there must be no illegal detention of any person, and any arrest which have taken more than 24 hours must be reasonably present before the court, that on what basis such person is detained or restrained from his movement. Another is, in case of preventive detention, it is the responsibility of the police official to give a reasonable reasonings to the court, that on what basis they have done the preventive detention of any person. So we'll move towards the judicial pronouncement, and for that we have taken DK Basu versus State of West Bengal, which laid down certain principles regards to arrest, and we can say that this is one of the most important and the landmark judgment which the Honorable Supreme Court, Honorable Apex Court has given uh, on the illegal arrest and what should be the manner of arrest. So first is, police officials should be accurate, visible and clear identification, name tags with their designation. So no police official can hide their identity or visibility or the nameplate and the designation while arresting any person. Prepare a memo of arrest. Every police official who is responsible to arrest any person may prepare a memo of arrest in which at least one witness has signed on behalf from the side of the arrested person. Arrested person shall be entitled to have one friend or relative or other person known to him. So every arrested person must have the right to be informed while arresting that such person has been arrested, and all the legal options are open with that person who is availing such rights on behalf of that arrested person. Next is this time, the time, place of the arrest and venue of the custody of an arrestee must be notified to the next friend or the relative. So it is the responsibility of the police official that they intimate and they inform the nearest person or the next friend of the arrested person about the date, time, place, and all the credentials which they have to be obligatory towards to inform to the next friend of the arrested person. An entry must be made in the diary at the place of the detention. So the police official has to carry a diary in which they have to note every credentials of the arrest, of the place of the time, everything which is related to the detention or arrest. Next is, the arrestee should, where he is so arrested, be also examined at the time of his arrest, major or minor injuries. So the police official has to carry or carry out the inspection memo in which they in which they mention the major and minor injuries which suffered by the arrestee. Next is the arrestee should be subjected to a medical examination by the trainer doctor every 48 hours during the detention. So it is the responsibility of the police officials that they have to make sure that a doctor is properly examine the arrested person during every 48 hours. Copy of all the documents, including the memo arrest and everything, that is inspection memo, arrest memo, seizure memo, it should be sent to or presented before the Ilaka magistrate, which is the nearest magistrate and which have the territorial jurisdiction of that police station. The arrestee may be permitted to meet his lawyer during the interrogation, not throughout the interrogation. So it is the right of an arrested person that they have his counsel, his advocate during the interrogation of the police as well. Within 12 hours of effecting the arrest at the police control room, it should be displayed on the conspicuous police board. So it is the responsibility of the police official that they have to inform the control room, police control room, that such particular person has been arrested within the 12 hours of his arrest. Thank you all for watching this video, and I'm grateful that you have given your time to watch this video. Hope I have given some insightful about the illegal arrest. Thank you for watching.